Hello, guys. Welcome to Parasite Eve, a playthrough on one of my favorite games of all time. This is going to be a very special playthrough for me. I go way back with this. I don't exactly remember the day, the day that or the year that it first came out, but um, I can't tell you I was at a good age. I think maybe in middle school. Very important time in my life. And I would say, I won't go into too much detail right away, but sometimes people go through some bad things at school, socially, and I think I was going through a rough time in my life with that actually at the time, and games like this would help me forget about all of that, all the negativity that was going on in my life at school, and I can essentially attribute this game, amongst others, as one of the games that really uh, helped me through that time. So let's go ahead and get started. But I wanted to do a little introduction there, telling you guys how much this game actually means to me. So I can't continue what I haven't started yet. Just an interesting story. Like my PlayStation 3 crashed years ago, and and I was trying to replay this game, and I was almost at the end of it. But like my hard drive crashed, and I couldn't continue playing till the end. So it was years ago, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing through it again. So it's been a while since I beat this game. So I have beaten this game before. So my goal is to beat this game today, or not today, but my goal is to beat this game on this playthrough because it's been so many years since I've done so, and I feel like I need to. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Now this game is like an RPG, an action RPG, one of the first of its kind. Uh, it takes place in New York City. It's really cool. It's made by Squaresoft, so the same people that brought to you Final Fantasy, and it was also during the same time of like the same era of Final Fantasy VII. So I'm assuming a lot of the people were on the same crew as like Final Fantasy VII. So in like Final Fantasy VIII. So Squaresoft is now called Square Enix, and they're actually they're very well known for their RPG series and like just also FMVs like this. They were so good back in the day. Like they were like the best that did these. Aside from Capcom, as you saw with Dino Crisis, those were okay compared to this. SquareSoft was just really known at the time for these cutscenes here, their animations. It was state of the art, so to speak. It was great. But this takes place in New York. The main character is a woman, so I'm playing a woman again. I did with Dino Crisis, so I guess we're starting to see a pattern with me here. I like to play games that the main character is a woman. I don't coincidence. I don't know or whatever, but um, gives me a different perspective on life, I guess. Um, Now this game is all text, so I don't know if I'm gonna want to read through all of this, but um, maybe I should. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, so I'm just winging it, guys. I do these unscripted, just going into them, because that captures the essence of the games. So um, I'm just gonna do with whatever I feel. So maybe I'm gonna read some, maybe I'm not gonna read some. But so what's wrong? So you're the one who wanted to come to the opera? So it looks like it's her boyfriend. Okay, so here's the statistics of the main character. We have Aya Bria, age 25, New York Police Department officer. So you can see right there, it's New York. So you get to choose a name. Uh, let's name her. I don't know why I'm doing this, but um, while we're actually, yeah, Brian. I just feel like doing this for some odd reason. Um, don't ask me why. Hey, it fits perfectly. Renegade. Her name's Renegade. Renegade Rhea. Age 25. New York Police Department officer. I don't know. You're right. I'll try to have more fun. So she's depressive like most anime characters. I consider this to be anime style. Anime realism. Aren't That's just my way of putting it. Aren't you glad you decided to go out with me? I even had my dad get the best seats for us tonight. Whoopee! So lighten up. We're gonna have a great time. You'll see. So that's me controlling. So in classic RPG format, you can talk to people. Please take your seats. The show's about to start. So I should mention that this is a PlayStation 1 game. Um, in the same era as Final Fantasy VII, which I did already mention. I'm playing this on the PS3 because it's just a lot easier for me to get them on the PlayStation 3. Um, Come on, we better go inside. So I can actually go in the menu already. So like, this is like a Japanese JRPG they call these, and it's like one of the very early action RPGs of its time. Like I said before, you can see that here's the main menu. On the bottom right, you have your HP, and I'm going to explain this to people that are watching my channel that aren't familiar with RPGs, which stands for role-playing game. And being action means that, well, it's a hybrid between action and turn-based. I'll show you when I get into the fights. But very interesting stuff, very unique gameplay. You can see that in the bottom right, we have your HP, which stands for hit points. Think of that as like an energy bar. Now, then you have your offense. If you go up, this is offense, defense, PE, energy, status, recover. These are your statistics. They're all at 1. Even active time and item capacity. Those are statistics. So those go up as you gain more experience in the game and battle. So you gain experience by winning battles. So you can see them at level 1. Next level shows 3, meaning that I probably need 3 experience points to get to level 2. Now, bonus points, I forgot what those are for in this game. So those have to do with abilities. So I have equipment. So this is a lot like Dino Crisis in terms of that, where you have like a gun with ammo, which this was actually a new concept in RPGs at the time. So, and then you can see the timer in the top right. That's kind of like just showing in by hours, minutes, and seconds how long I've been playing. These are items. You can sort the items. System set user preferences. We got. This is just options. So I think we want to leave I'm gonna leave everything the way it is right now. If I choose to change some stuff, I'll do it off camera. Let's see sound mode. So items. These are my items that I hold. You can see I have 5 out of 10. So this is a lot. If you ask me, this is a lot like Squaresoft's attempt at making a survival horror type game. I think this is, in my opinion, I think this is Squaresoft's survival horror game because it's very similar in nature to games like Resident Evil and Dino Crisis, where you see how I have an inventory with a limited inventory. So 5 out of 10, and that can increase over time. But it's same concept as like games like Resident Evil and Dino Crisis. We have limited inventories, and weapons. You can add bonuses to them, to the weapons. You can like I can put a melee weapon, which is club, but why would anybody want to do that unless you've run out of bullets? So that's the only reason why you would ever want to do that. And then of course you have armor, so you can increase your defense. So offense and defense are probably the most important aspects to the game, because offense is how high you hit the enemies. Defense is how much you take hits. PE energy, that's basically your magic. So any sort of I think it's like psychic energy that you use, depending on how high that level is, it's going to hurt higher. And status recover, like if you get poisoned, basically it's like how quick you're going to recover from that. Active time is your speed, how quick you are in battle. Item capacity is how many item slots you can hold. So I'm at level 1 on all of those. So that's enough of that's a little tutorial for you guys of how to understand all this, because I'm gonna be jumping in here, flipping through everything. So if you're not sure of what all this means, I'll come back to episode 1. So medicine restores. So you can see restores HP. This restores health. Ammo crate. This just holds all my bullets. All right, so on and so forth. We're gonna go forward in the game. And these games are very story heavy, so you can get ready for a lot of story. Let's get to our seats. They've already started the first act. Already? So this is going to be cool. And the main character's name is Aya, but I get bored of just using the same names, so I've reached that point. I used to do it all when I was a kid. I used to always just let them be named their normal name, but now I've played through these games so much I just don't care anymore. All right. Father, please give me permission to marry Ava. Very, 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 very cool game with theatrics and story based. So for those of you that are have never been able to be I guess exposed to these kind of games, they don't make games like this anymore. Just like with Dino Crisis. So you can only capture that charm from back in the day. So yeah, they just definitely don't make games like this anymore. So you guys are in for a treat if you've never experienced anything like this. So have fun with the story. Father, if you are sentencing her to death, then I ask you to take my life along with hers. Edward. See, my English accents work on this. Because they look English. It's like Victorian. Alright, so guys, yeah, enjoy this. This is going to be pretty cool. I'm just going to shut up. So that's my main character right there. Yep, and they are burning alive. This is real. This is not an act. Whoa! Ow. Well, that would suck. Like, spontaneous combustion? That's another fear of mine, I guess. Not really a fear, because I don't believe that can happen, but knock on wood. But not having a choice whether or not you that you get burned alive, that's just not fun. That's terrible. It's a terrible fate to have met. You've met a terrible fate, haven't you? So very interesting introduction to the game. Intro, like, in your face about it. See, that's cool. Renegade. I like that. Jesus, I don't want to. Oh my God, I go. Get out of here now. You like my little Spanish accent for that? Alright, so naturally I'm going to go back. Because actually, let's not do that yet. Because, like, yeah, let's go back. Because sometimes, like, in RPGs, do I press circle to hit OK on them? Usually in RPGs, or any kind of games, I have, like, this OCD problem where I have to go backwards. Look at all these burned victims. So I can see if I can collect any items. It's kind of funny how everybody's burned, nobody's out here. It's completely dead quiet. After that, after what just happened, you'd expect there to be multiple people freaking out. But sorry, yeah, I'm drinking tea as we play this too, by the way. But I guess you can expect that kind of thing. Yeah, guys, get used to it. I'm gonna be drinking tea a lot on the show. All right, I'm gonna just go for it. I'm wasting time. I'm gonna try to avoid wasting so much time because I think I can. I think I can beat this game without having to explore every nook and cranny. And that's not my goal. Is to explore every nook and cranny. It's not that. It's to enjoy the game. Do enough just to be able to beat it. To experience the game. Freeze! NYPD! You're the only one who seems to be fine. What? You should be awakening soon. What are you talking about? Listen, your cells are trying to communicate. They're calling out. So this will be the first fight in the game. So I'm running around, I press X, and that little bubble comes out, right? So that's how, like, my distance that I can attack. So any enemies within that range I can shoot. So it's showing one target, and I have 12 bullets. Now, on the top left, you see where it says AT. I was right above the HP. That fills up, that's my active time. So that's what AT stands for. So I'll press X again. I think you can shoot twice in one turn. So 6 represents how much HP I took away from her. So I damaged her by 6. I can't see her total HP. There are ways to do it. Oh shit, her body's getting hot. Well, have you looked into a mirror recently, Renegade? Just as I thought. What is this? What did you do to me? Okay, so my active time is filling up. Now I can go ahead and shoot. I have one target within range. Doot. So I'm moving right now to dodge her attacks. So that's how that works. So now you can kind of see, you can understand why I'm saying it's like a hybrid between... hold on a second. So I can use PE, which is heal. But there's no reason to use it now because I'm full health. But you can see why I consider this a hybrid between action and traditional RPG, because I can run around like normal, like this, like an action RPG, but when it comes time to attack, I have to wait for the active time to fill up, and then I shoot. So if you think about it, for anybody that's ever played Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, the online thing, this is actually very similar to that. Our bodies are communicating with each other. What? Communicating? What? What do you want? The more you use that power, the more you will become like me, of course. Power? What power? Who are you? Eve. Eve, I'm surprised you don't know me, Renegade. You should know me well. What? Here we go, first plot twist. So, if you've ever been interested in Japanese manga, which is Japanese comic books, you guys will really like this because I consider this to be like very Japanese manga. Now, for those of you that know what I'm talking about, if I mispronounce that, forgive me. I don't know if it's manga or manga. I think it's manga. What was that? Wait, where are you going? I'm not through with you yet. They'd let you go up there? I doubt that there's anything up there, so I'm just gonna go. Follow her. I'm gonna try to just stick to the story as much as possible. Medicine 1. So those are like treasure chests, like for RPGs. For those of you that don't know RPGs, I know she's down there. So you're gonna jump down there? No, this is where the cops come. Sounds like my backups arrived. I'm gonna jump down. I always jump down. Are you alone? It's dangerous here. You should go. I forgot what happens if you say don't go, like, if you don't go down, but I would much rather jump down for this playthrough. That girl, it couldn't be. Let's see, there are iron rings on the side. I can use it to climb out. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what happens if we go back up there. I wonder why they give you the option to climb back up. I'm gonna go out here just because I want to see. I just want to see. Like, this is so tedious. This is one of the problems. I just want to see, like, if they give me an item. I think they give you an item when you go out to the front, and so that's the only reason why I'm doing this, to check to see, because being so early in the game, it would be sure be nice just to try to get good things really early on. That's just a good way to play it. So, and plus you guys can see a little cutscene. Wait, I'm a cop. I'm with the NYPD. What? Hold on. I'm going to take up my badge. Don't shoot. So this is almost like I guess a noir game, like crime-esque, very dark. Hey, why don't you have any injuries? Don't ask me. That's something I want to know. Everyone's gotten burned. A lot of them probably won't make it. Hey, I've got the same gun. I've got bullets for that if you want. Yeah, see, that's why I came out here. Oh. Dude. That's why I came out here. And do you give me health items? Spontaneous combustion. Let me patch you up. And then he heals you from the last fight. I wonder if he gives me medicine, though. No, it doesn't appear to. So, guys, I made the smart decision by coming out here. Jeez, look at that. That's craziness. Craziness is a warm gun. Bang, bang, shoot, shoot. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the deep recesses of the theater basement. It is a Sunday morning, or is it morning still? Nope. It's Sunday afternoon, 12:20. Oh. 12:20 in the PM. It is Super Bowl Sunday today. Super Bowl Sunday. Sunday. I'm going to my friend Sean's wife's parents' house, so it's basically his parent-in-laws. If that's even how you say that, parent-in-laws. Parents-in-law, I think. Parents-in-law. I'm going to their house to watch the game, and have some food, some drinks, and have a good time. So I'm getting in a couple episodes of this first before I go off to do that. I'm gonna be doing that around like maybe 3 o'clock-ish, something around those lines. So that's locked. So this is so similar to like. It's like Resident Evil or Dino Crisis, but done in a way of like Final Fantasy VII. or Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 8. Oh, the rat's not feeling good. What could that be? Mitochondria? Damn, dude. This part's kind of gross. This part's always been really gross to me. Ew. And then, like, they have to, like, put that orange stuff oozing out of him. Like, it's like... They're basically saying, like, well, how gross can we make this scene? So this guy's fucking... I would be like, holy shit. So here we go. See, these are how the fights are. And some of you guys might be laughing at this because, like, of how the graphics are so, like, so primitive. But this is how it was back then. This was like, back then, guys, this was actually considered to be, like, really good graphics back in the days when it first came out. So, that's why I love these games. Jesus, did Eve do that to the rat? What's going on here? So, there's a nice little introduction to Parasite Eve. I'm going to go ahead and then end the episode here. And I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, Showtime here. Thank you so much for checking out my videos here on the Video Game Show. Please remember to always like my videos, and if you have any input or anything at all you feel like sharing, please leave a comment below. Last but not least, please subscribe to my channel to receive updates and simply know whenever I post a new video. Showtime checking out.